Yeah, what's up guys? Behind me today is the Changan PHEV Q05, okay? In Chinese it's called the Changan QIYUAN. So I'm going to show you today is the day of PHEVs, and you may want to stick with me and find out the PHEVs you're going to be having in 2025 coming from China, okay? So we have the Q05, and we also have its sedan, which is called the A05. Car is of course realistic and with its price. So you have this kind of a little bit of futuristic steering wheel that's here. Nothing much about the dash, no, nothing much. And you have right here is your dash, and you have this little screen right here, and of course this leather and everything that you want to control your AC and everything from here. And of course this is your touch screen. Oh, I prefer the 2024 to the 2025 because with the 2025 you only have this change to maybe the cup holders are going to be horizontal and not instead vertical like it's right here. Okay, so that's it. And this is your wireless charging. Of course in the 2025 you're going to have your wireless charging move behind a little bit. So, and right here you have where you can have some of your space. This car has virtual assistants, okay, so it can help you with the virtual assistants. You may want to take down you want to have your sunroof or do whatever for the virtual assistants, maybe play music or whatever, or give you directions. You're going to use the virtual assistants by just saying 你好小安
在呢请说
打开天窗
正在打开天窗
Okay, see, that's it. So let's move behind and let me show you the other features on the back seat. Remember I told you this car is a PHEV running on both fuel and electricity. That's a PHEV. And right here on the back seat is you have some considerable space, of course, and your charging, okay, nothing very fancy, okay, and that's why you don't have a very fancy price with it. And of course your sunroof that moves right from back to front, and your light right here at the back. Okay, so let's take a look behind. Okay, and one thing I like about Changan Auto cars is because of these brake lights that they have right here. Remember, you may want to see these brake lights anywhere, just be knowing this is from Changan. Okay, this is Changan custom brake lights. Okay, so let's take a look behind and see what this SUV has in regards to space. Okay, nice. So I think it's okay. It's okay. I think it's okay. Good. The Changan Q05 sells at that's 115,000 Chinese yuan. You may want to find out how much that is in dollars if you convert it, and it may be a little bit expensive with the import and export prices that you're going to be having. But now let's take a look at the sedan. Okay? For those of you who may not want to drive the SUV, so we can be taking a look at the A05, which is the sedan of the Q05. Okay, so let's take a look inside and see what it has. Okay, so you have this custom brown leather seats, and of course this custom brown leather interior that is having right here. And look right here, the dash is quite a little bit different, right? We have a longer dash right here, a little bit much more, like, I think it's kind of sleek, you know. And of course the same steering wheel like that of the SUV, and now you have your 10-inch screen right here and your wireless charging. Okay, so nothing much about it, and you can do this is your park. You control your time on AC, or you can actually use your screen or on your virtual assistants. Okay, 你好小安
上午好小伙伴
Unlike the SUV, we don't have a sunroof that moves right up to the back, so we only have this which you can actually manually do like this. Okay, so I can actually tell the virtual assistants to control the temperature on the car, and of course it's gonna do that. So I can just say 你好小安
主人我来啦
打开空调
好的这就为你打开空调
Okay, very good. So that's it. Now right here you have your coffee cups. You have just 2 coffee cups, and your casserole right here where you can put maybe whatever we want to put. This is just a simple sedan for those who may not want to be too fancy and are on the budget. That's one of the futuristic and you're on a budget, but you also want to enjoy some sort of luxury, okay? That's the reason why they are having cars like this made for you. And for the sedan right here, so you see you don't have the huge part that is always going to block your legs, like it's going to make your legs not to be able to move freely. It's actually low right here, and that's the reason why you can have 5 seaters, okay? You can have 5 passengers in the car. And in the case where you just want to be super comfy and having your coffee sip or whatever, your water bottle and whatever, you can actually put them right here, okay? And when you take that up again, it becomes a 5-seater car. Now let's take a look at the behind. When you take a look at the behind, you can see these beautiful tail lights. Let's take a look at the trunk. So that's it. Just like a normal trunk, you can fit in some few items in there and you're good to go. Guess what? This car sells at 85,000 yuan. That's 85,000 Chinese yuan. You may want to convert that in the US or in other countries and find out how much that's going to cost in your country. Let me know in the comment section if you're going to choose either the Q05 or the A05. But guess what? That's not all about it. I have another surprise for you, which is the 2025 A07. Come on, let's go. So right here we have this beautiful Changan A07. Okay, that's how you just call it. It's beautiful, the 2025 and very futuristic. Now you may want to take a look at this. Okay, so right here we have it. Now take a look at this. Look at how futuristic this is. When I get into the car, the seat arranges according to my leg length. Okay, so when I get in, the seat automatically measures my leg length to the brake and the acceleration pedal and moves forward. Okay. Unlike the other A05, the A07 has here again you have your air vents moving from here right up to the other side of the passengers. You can see right up to the other side of the passengers lane, and of course you have right here your casserole. Now you don't have nothing here. It's kind of futuristic. You have this part right here hanging, and I love the chocolate leather that they are having. And right here now you have some wood. Okay, so we have some wood right here instead of plastic. You have this little space where you can put your stuff in it. Okay, good, that's great. And of course now, unlike the A05 guys, you may want to take a look at the beautiful sunroof. Okay, 你好小安。
早上好。
Very good. Good morning, Xiaoan. And 打开座椅按摩吧。
座椅按摩已打开。
Oh, okay. So you see, unlike the A05, this one is quite luxurious and gonna make your life super easy and comfy when you're driving on long distance trips, because you can have your back massage and you can have the temperature arranged according to the level of the car. So this one is quite luxurious, and that's why it's quite a little bit expensive, more than the A05. Now let's take a look at these buttons that it has right here. So you see, futuristic, and this feels like a little bit like a pilot's cockpit, you know what I'm saying? So how do you open the car? You see this button right here. You don't have nothing to pull, you just press and it opens. And the moment you open the door, the seat goes backward. You can see my leg moving and stretching. Okay, the seat moves backward so that I can be able to step outside. Now that's it. Now let's take a look behind. Okay, back seat, we have this space which is considerable for a normal size sedan, and like I'm just enjoying this sunroom, guys. Okay, now take a look at this wood text goes from right front to the back. Okay, and right here you have this futuristic armrest right here. See, just so futuristic, you know what I'm saying? Now let's take a look at the trunk. Yeah, I think this trunk is way more spacious than the A05. Okay, the A07 has more space than the A05. And you have these beautiful tail lights and this hanging brake lights that we have right here. Okay, kind of futuristic, the A07. So this car is a little bit more expensive, almost double the price of the A05, and this car sells at almost 160,000 yuan. Okay, you may want to convert that in your currency and tell me how much that costs in the comment section. And this is purely electric. Okay, this is purely an electric car, unlike the A05, which is a PHEV. So if you are an EV fan, this is for you, okay? And it has a range according to the trim that you're going to have. The 58 kilowatt hour battery that covers a range of 515, and also an 80 kilowatt hour battery that covers a range of 710 kilometers. You know what I'm saying? And it can charge with fast charging from 0 to 100 in 30 minutes. That's it, okay? So if you are an EV fan, this is for you, and it's very futuristic for 2025. Or you can have the A05, which is from the 2024 trim, coming with a PHEV and a lesser futuristic option. We're going to take the Changan Q05 for a spin. Okay, if you're looking for a car that's going to take you for long drives, this actually may not be the car in terms with the future of the car, because it doesn't have a massage. If you're someone who doesn't care about massageable seats, then you can actually have it. I think the sound on the road is quite good. Doesn't have too much of a noise. One of the only advantages it has with other SUVs of this class is that the price is not that expensive. And of course, with the brake pedal, like we're driving now, we're waiting at the red light. What you got to do is just double press the brake pedal twice, and you're gonna have the car steady for long wait. Okay, you ain't gonna be having your leg tired when you are on the traffic light, because you can just double press, and of course you can relax your leg like I'm doing right now. Let's have it. I think this is just a normal SUV that maybe you don't want to be someone, maybe kind of a high profile to be noticed, but you just want to drive in some quiet cruise with your everyday life, going about your activities. Maybe you're just some cool person and you may just want to have something that is just okay, that fits you. I think this car is going to be for you, you know what I'm saying? So let me know what you think about it in the comment section for the Q05. And until then, it has been Livestock on your screen. See you next time for our next ride.